All right. We're gonna hear our gold split sound a lot since we have fresh splits. Oh, that sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that. Do you have like the flu or something, or is it just like, just stomach not feeling well? Okay. I wasn't sure if like you were still feeling sick or whatever. Ah, okay. That sucks, dude. I hope you feel better. Oh, damn. That sucks, man. Hope you're taking it easy. So I gotta remember to I gotta try really hard to not autopilot this run. Since we've been running well, grinding for PBs, I gotta remember to actually do the correct route here. So after this, I might run something else, might pick a different category or something to do. I don't know if I'm trying to grind for PB today. We could, maybe. We'll see how we feel, I guess. So, yeah, chapter 1, we're doing regular table boost. And flashlight dupes. That's pretty much it.
Just take it easy.
Yeah, mostly glitchless.
Your rig is red.
Chapter 1.
It's red. There's a health pack and a flashlight in that wall locker.
Unlocked achievement. All right. Well, let's try to move on to a different topic. I don't know if everybody wants to hear about that.
I won't be needing it anymore. Isaac, we're all gonna burn for what we did to you.
Clark. Isaac Clark, is that you?
Who are you?
My name is Dana. I'm the one trying to rescue you.
Why? What's going on?
You're suffering from a unique form of dementia, Isaac. Something you contracted on Aegis 7.
How do you know that? How do you know all this about me?
Your dementia will kill you. But if you can get here, I can treat you and get you to safety.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'm not the one shooting at you.
Fuck.
Just follow the route I'm sending you.
You can still get a 356 vent without extended table. Pretty cool. Oh, I have a classic game on. You know why? Because I missed Leap Rally Skip last night on my last run, and I stopped playing after that. See ya, Steve.
Calm down. I'll cut you out of there. Is that a tissue laser?
I haven't seen this guy in a while.
Oh my god! Fuck! What the fuck are you doing?
Shit!
Help!
I'm trying! I'm trying!
Isaac, it's Dana. You have to dismember the creatures to stop them.
I know. I've had a lot of practice.
Loud sound warning coming up here.
Thanks.
You don't actually have to kill all the enemies here. Just on a timer. Usually I do try to impale that guy and kill him, but it doesn't really matter. The TV got you the first time? Yeah, honestly, there are a lot of jump scares in Chapter 1 now that I think about it. There's the Nicole Twinkle Twinkle Little Star one, too.
Isaac! Isaac! Through here! Come on! Isaac! No, it's not. Remember? Patient 5, remember? Do you remember?
Dana, your fucking route didn't work. There's a security lockdown.
I told you to hurry. How'd you miss
That
it?
loud steam thing is probably the biggest jump scare in the game. Oh, we got a little unlucky, okay. Usually that works pretty well, but whatever. Good showcase of how to back this up, I guess. Oh, never mind, we got a good pattern. Nice. I kind of botched killing those last two, but yeah, that's not bad. As long as the first guy, like, the situation you don't want is the first guy spawning late, and then the fifth guy is just nowhere to be found.
You're right.
'Cause that's really slow.
Talk to me.
Look, Isaac, we don't have to be friends.
But that actually ended up being pretty good.
Stuck together. Tideman's your enemy, not me. All right, I found you a new route.
Fine. So where the hell am I? How did another Necromorph?
Alright, I think I showed killing this guy.
Orbiting Saturn.
You don't have to, but you just gotta be a little bit careful, because if you try to skip the refill there and just run past him, he can catch up to you. Optimally, you can just stasis him, stasis the thing, and then just leave. You can also kill those guys too, but it doesn't really matter.
What the?
I don't know if I said that, but you do have to stasis him, or else he'll kill you. You can't damage him until he gets stasis at least once, and he kills you in one hit. Yeah. So if you just ignore him completely, you'll die. So if you want to do it a little faster, yeah, invincible. Yeah. So you can stasis him, interact with the panel, stasis the door, and then just leave if you want. But you need to make sure that you actually stasis him first, or you will die. He'll catch up to you. You can also, I think I mentioned too, you can do like a flick shot here. I'm gonna do it like, I guess, the normal way, just like aim it up. That's what most people are probably gonna do. But you can go for the flick if you want. It's a little faster. Grab this money. All right.
Welcome to Microstorm. CEC Engineers.
And then yeah, buy the suit that's not free here for a new game. World record pace. Yeah. You know what's crazy is with this route, versus, or like the world record route would be done with chapter 2 by around the time we're gonna be done with chapter 1. I think. Sub 30? Not without a wrong warp, no. But it could happen.
Jesus, that thing was angry. Dana, I'm out of the hospital.
Okay, the tram station is just beyond the apartment block.
Hang on. I need more answers. How long have I been here?
3 years. Tideman found you floating in space near Aegis 7 and brought you here for study.
Why can't I remember anything?
The marker you found imprinted your brain with a self-replicating signal. The longer you're awake, the more the signal spreads. It's killing you, Isaac. Tideman tried to keep it in check with memory suppressants.
Fix it, right?
Only if you reach me in time. Tram station, get moving.
Attention. This is Director Tideman. A station-wide emergency is in effect.
I did something on my scroll wheel. I feel like it's catching. Is that stuck in there? Some dust or something, maybe? Might be. Might just need to clean it out. I noticed that yesterday, like, as it was like rotating around, sometimes it would feel like almost like it was getting stuck. I mean, it's still working, but it's just a little annoying.
Isaac, over here!
So the advanced tutorials have not been made yet, as of the recording of this, but I don't think we're gonna do one for Chapter 2. The only real difference is you can technically do running forward plant boost, but I don't even do that in my runs right now. And you can also do a stomp launch off that ledge, which saves like a little bit of time, but it's not that much. Well, there's no other like advanced, tricks or skips. It's all just doing these fights fast. Well, maybe if you share your setup with the rest of us, we can also try it. Oops. You're good? You just rather gatekeep? That's good, yeah. Yo, what's up, Spike? Guys, why aren't you doing the strat? How do you do it? I'm not telling. Oh, I gotta make sure... Okay. I was gonna make sure we weren't carrying more than one health pack there. It's all good. I just realized, sorry, not to like pause there. You can just see the like out of bounds on the ceiling of this room there when you're falling down like that. I never thought about that. I just started looking out the windows of the train there. You can actually just see like the fucking like ceiling out of bounds there. That's awesome. I mean, you are basically coming in through a hole in the ceiling. Dude, I cannot grab that money. Are you kidding me? Or that ammo. He's grabbing everything else. There we go. Yo, what's up, Anarchy, by the way? How's it going? Don't look where you shouldn't, yeah. I mean, hey, I've done that part a lot, and I never really thought, like, noticed that, but, you know, it's kind of like Edgar. I sort of just
I need a new route.
space out a lot of the time there.
We lost you.
You're just waiting.
Where am I?
How did you end up there? Hang on. This won't be the most pleasant route, but it'll get you to the Cassini Towers residential sector. Damn it! Time and hack the signal again. Keep moving.
Okay.
You're very important to them, Isaac. Hold tight. I'll contact you soon.
Oh, I missed that guy. Whoops.
Isaac, you're still alive? We can't. I think they're tracking our signals. Are the memories coming back to you? They're coming back to me. The good ones. And the bad ones. The more
Wow, you're so rich with this route. I'm so used to not having any money here.
the symbols.
Oh, I didn't mean to buy the
You, Isaac?
javelin gun. That's fine.
They keep seeing his face.
Yeah, so I guess for anyone watching who watched the beginner tutorials, if you have enough money, you can buy the javelin gun. It can help a little bit, but you don't need it. You just need the line gun. I bought it out of habit.
I saw him back at the hospital.
Nolan Strauss. He was a patient in the
Helped run an esports tournament. Oh, that sounds sick.
See there.
So how'd that go? Was that good?
path, Isaac. Stay clear of him. He murdered his own wife and child.
Okay, I'll be careful.
And yeah, always good to have a day to chill. I got a bunch of stuff done yesterday, so this is kind of my
Dana,
chill
I thought you were
day
ready
for the
your
weekend.
residential.
Yo, what's up, Griffbone? Yeah, doing pretty good.
Recruitment center. Am I still on track?
Yes. There's an old mate.
Yeah, so I just finished a beginner any percent route tutorial series. So I'm doing like an example run with all the strats, like putting them all together. And I kind of want to see what kind of time we can get. Oops. I guess I'll point out this run, since I did get the javelin gun. I wasn't really like supposed to, but I mean, you can. I mean, if you have enough money, you can. You can use it on this fight to one-shot some of the enemies. You can hit if you hit the puke or an alt fire, it'll kill him. It'll one-shot all the slashers, so that can be good. I'll just use the cutter like I showed in the tutorials, but you can use it there. You can use it on the fight at the end of this level too. Yeah, you can still do it, I mean, really fast with a cutter, so it doesn't really matter.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh, that's awesome, yeah. Like high schools that have esports teams and stuff. I assume that's a more common thing now, because we did have, we had esports stuff at my college, but not really at my, my high school, but I feel like that kind of stuff is more popular nowadays. That's awesome. Yeah, I was never, the only esports I did was, like Smash and stuff, so we did, you know, Smash tournaments and stuff at my, my school. We'd go to some of the other, like, colleges around, but it was a lot of fun. I will say, yeah, that's I've never gotten to really like run an event. I mean, I guess I like have kind of helped with some of the ones we would do, like smaller ones we'd do like at our school, but nothing like too crazy. My friend was gonna actually help run the Smash tournament at Anime Boston 2020, and I was gonna help him with that, but that event did not happen. So yeah, that's okay though. I with that kind of thing, me personally, I enjoy just like going and like chilling. I don't know if I'm I'd rather like he's definitely more of like a TO kind of person, you know. But they have an esports degree program. Oh, that's fucking sick.
Dana.
Get event planning and management experience. Yeah, that's awesome.
You're almost here. Hurry.
Is that what you're doing at school? Esports, I guess like, yeah, like planning, management, stuff like that. Do I play any other fighting games? Not really. I mean, I guess I have played some before. Oh, I started using the javelin gun. Yeah, okay, so I showed how to do this in the tutorials with the line gun. You can do what I just did there with javelin if you do have it. You can shoot the infector and then shoot the puker there if you get one. But you can just use the line gun for the same thing. It doesn't really matter. I kind of look away from the vent there because of my graphics settings. It makes the shadows kind of prominent there, hard to see when it comes out. Yeah, not really. I mean, I've wanted to maybe try another more traditional fighting game at some point, but I have not yet.
Dana, the Church of Unitology?
Able to build some gaming computers. Oh, sick! That's awesome.
Separation of church and state.
No, Dana, we shouldn't be in here. This is the last place we want to be right now.
Isaac, my brother.
Advanced media production. Gotcha.
This is important.
Very cool. But you do want to work full time in esports.
Safe room at the top of the church.
Yeah, that's sick. Well, good luck with that. I hope that goes well for you. So, for example, there you can do a clip with the sign. I think I showed both in the tutorial. Usually when I did stuff like that, I'm gonna show the easier stuff. Is the example, but you can do either one there. I think that's a lot easier than the sign clip, and it's not that much slower. So. I think the fastest possible time I've ever gotten to this level was 59 seconds with like an insane sign clip. So like, yeah, you're still saving like less than 10 seconds. You're probably saving like maybe like 5 seconds on most runs if you do that sign clip. So if you can get it, you know, might as well. But I think that one with the explosive is it's pretty easy. Gotcha. Yeah, I had some friends in college who did play some. I never really played them. Like I have a friend who was really into I think it's DBZ, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, right? Some friends who played Tekken, but yeah, I never like casually or like competitively. I really haven't played them. I mean, I know like generally how they kind of work, but yeah, I'm not an expert or anything. If you have javelin gun, you can kill this guy with that too. Again, you can always just use line gun, not a big deal. I mean, if you pick up a lot of ammo, you'll probably have enough. You just need 20k. Usually you'll want to sell. Like if you just have to be comfortable selling all your, you know, stasis packs, health packs, almost all your ammo. I realized I think I actually suggested to keep 2 things of ammo, and I left just 1. I mean, I'm fine because I picked up other stuff too, but when you're first starting out, your ammo management and stuff might not be as good, so generally it's good to keep like 2 stacks there, or at least like a full stack and then a little bit more. Which I could have done too. I didn't need to sell all that stuff. But that was kind of muscle memory taken over there. That was when it was like the thing. Oh yeah, when like everyone was playing it, right? Yeah. You learned melee for your Speedrun game? That's hilarious. Like adventure mode or like all events. I think you might have mentioned this another time actually, but I forget which category it was. It's always interesting to see runs like that where most of the competitive scene is, you know, different, like something different, like you know, more multiplayer kind of stuff. But I mean, the game has a lot of really cool tech.
Get me the frequency on that jammer.
So, yeah.
They must have a gunship position in the compound.
Now what? Change of plans?
No. If they knew where we were, they would have killed us by now. Oh, shit.
South Korea and China, they have more infrastructure for that kind of stuff. Oh, interesting. I mean, that could change here at some point. I mean, like I said, like I don't even think we had any kind of esports stuff in my high school, but it seems like that's probably something that's more common nowadays. Kind of like being a soccer player here. Yeah, well, you know, fair enough. Adventure very easy. Oh, okay, gotcha. I think I've seen a run of that before. I remember seeing, I think it was like all events or something like that. But yeah, good luck with the learning. I thought about entering Speedrun. I've seen it pop up a couple times, and I've thought like that would be pretty cool. I'm gonna do this with Cutter, but also if you do buy the javelin gun, you can one-shot this mini boss. So that's the other like big time save if you do grab it. But otherwise, you just shoot him 4 times, and you're good. Yo, what's up, Booktis? Yo, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, maybe if I have time and I see it come around next time, I'll try to submit something. I think I was gonna submit Outlast No Out of Bounds to that one time, but I forget if it either didn't get in or I just didn't end up actually submitting it. But I think that's a pretty good category for Outlast. You know, probably like you could probably do it in like 45-ish minutes with like a little bit of practice. So, you know, it's not super long. I don't think it's that hard. I mean, there's a couple big skips, but like you'd have to get familiar with the game's tech a little bit, but it's not like, I don't think it'd be as hard as All Chapters or something. I thought All Chapters was really hard when I first learned it. But I learned to know how to bounce first. Yeah, like All Chapters is awesome. I think it's maybe my favorite category, or it's pretty up there, but I don't know. I think it's kind of hard to say because, you know, that was also one of the first speedruns I learned was Outlast, so I feel like now I'm probably better at learning speedruns than I was then.
I've reached the top of the church.
But I don't know, I found it to be pretty difficult at first.
Waiting by the shuttle.
You know, just to learn, but I think No Out of Bounds is a little bit more accessible. Yeah, Outlast gets a lot easier once you figure out how stuff actually works and you get some muscle memory, but it can be a bit rough at first. Like actually getting the hitbox viewer and seeing how wall rides work and figuring out how boost up, like timing for boost ups and things like that, it gets a lot better.
Why did I trust you?
Like All Chapters. So for even just
I told you there was a key.
Windows skip at the beginning and Admin Garden, like if you don't have the input viewer on, that shit is so much harder to learn because you can't see where all the invisible walls and stuff are, and it's just like getting a feeling for like how exactly do you know, time, you know, how long do you have to hold forward left before you jump to get the momentum and not like drop it and, you know, fall and all this stuff. It's like, yeah, it's tough.
Well, that's why.
Yo, what's up, Kamu? Yo, thank you for the good luck, dude. I appreciate that, man. How's it going?
Glorious convergence to the entire galaxy.
What have you been running recently? I think I saw you were doing Alone in the Dark, right?
Let me go.
I've been following that like a little bit because Looney's been running it and glitch hunting it a bit. I've seen him running that recently. But it seems pretty cool.
Now would you escort Isaac to the
Yeah, it's definitely easier to get out of bounds in some games versus others. That's right. Yeah.
The last thing we want is for him to die.
Yeah, if you jump into All Chapters like as your first Outlast run ever, it might be a little hard. A lot of people do any % or glitchless first. I personally think if you're gonna run a lot of different Outlast categories, doing No Out of Bounds as your first like run with a lot of glitches is kind of nice because you get used to how the game works, some of the glitches work, but the tricks aren't as hard I mean, female ward skip is kind of hard, I think. That's probably the hardest part. But, yeah. Trying to get world record for... yeah, for late GDQ submissions, yeah. I think that'll be a good one. Just chilling otherwise, nice. Someone said they're actually trying to fix the ASL for Evil Within 2. Oh, nice. What's wrong with it? I feel like I've seen people talking about that in the Discord before, but I'm not as familiar with that run as the first game. I mean, is it similar where it's just like the in-game time? Timer pauses 3 seconds every time you take damage. Wait, so do people just not do any runs, or like, was it broken before, or like does the record just have that where the game pauses if you get hit? So is it just like if you take damage your run's invalid or some shit like that? Because that'd be super dumb. Oh wait, I didn't teach that, so I'm not gonna do it. Hold on. I think I mentioned you could learn this. I think I put it in the description, but yeah, let me just not do it. So you can do that trick, but I would, yeah. I'm just gonna do it normally. Oh, you just gotta retime it, okay. That's so fucking scuffed. You're like PB, but I took a lot of damage, so I'm not sure. That's wild. Alright, well that's good if somebody fixes that then, because that sounds like a huge pain in the ass. So what, you just submit it, and then you have one of the mods like painstakingly retime it, and then they're like, hey, you didn't actually PB, lol. Dude, that's crazy. Yo, it's Sub-Zero, by the way. That is what happened? Wow. I'd rather use the IGT at that point. You had a run, you were like, wow, world record, yes, and then it was not. Bro, that sucks, because it probably takes forever to retime that. So you wait like a week or two, and then it's like, run was rejected, not a PB. I would be so upset, yeah.
Look, it's over. All my plans just blew out the window. No.
You also, oh, yeah, like, I don't think this is world record, and it was. Bro, that's insane.
We can tear it down.
What, you mean the marker? Do you know?
Yeah, I've heard zips are easier to do. I've seen a little bit of it. Rampancy was saying you can do zips on flat ground instead of, like, you know, the first game you need like a height difference, like a ledge or something. Why is the timing for those games so fucking scuffed? I don't understand. You want to actually like seriously reroute it? Yeah, that'd be sick. I can see why you would be like not motivated to do it without the timer fixed, because that sounds terrible.
The machine for our sessions, for the steps.
Right. Custom engine, yeah.
Sessions.
You're lucky you don't remember. What you do. He starts coming back.
Who? Who comes back? Who?
Look at you. You've grown up so much.
Yo, enjoy the lurk, Zero?
What are you doing?
Stross, don't follow. He's not really there.
I mean, the timer did end up getting fixed for, or like a load remove timer got created for the first game. I don't know how difficult it was for Meta to do that, but it doesn't. Well, it's weird though, because the in-game timer pauses on like some specific things. Let me just get rid of the javelin. We don't need that. I might buy some ammo. And it also just runs differently? I got you. Yeah, I've only played Evil Within 2 one time, casually, so it's been a while. That was cutting it a little close on the fire.
Isaac, the steps. He wants me to follow the steps. Step 1, crawl into the dark machine.
Strauss, calm down. He can't hurt you.
He wants me to go to
Right.
the dark machine.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a bit of a scuffed
She's in there.
workflow.
She's waiting for me.
Strauss.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Strauss.
Oh yeah, but that's what I was saying. Yeah, so the original game, the in-game timer pauses on certain sections where the load roof timer doesn't, which is I think is fine. It just pauses the in-game timer, I think, on the opening. There's like a 50-second like movie that plays. Oh yeah, so I think I showed this. You can shoot a mine here to kill one of them before doing that. Makes this a little easier if you get unlucky. A little safer, I should say. But you can get sometimes like this where they don't even charge you, or he charges like right at the end, yeah.
Isaac, he's gone. Listen, the steps can destroy.
He would have hit that mine there. It's just they start to run. I'm pretty sure they just start running back into the room
The screws go tight
once you
all
leave.
around.
They don't chase you.
Understand.
Oh god, he's back. No, 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 no.
It's a little bit longer, but I like how chill Chapter 6 is in this route. Yo, what's up, Y?
You stay back.
Yeah, 4 through 6, this route, so much more chill. It turns like doing all the advanced strats turns this whole like these last 2 levels into like the hardest part of the run.
Yeah, you got that right. You try it, and you're dead.
I would say for this route, the hardest part is chapters 7 through 10. Everything else I don't think is that bad.
I'm Isaac.
I mean, because otherwise you got the chapter 4 skip, which I think is pretty easy. Plant boost isn't that bad.
I'm trying to get
14, 15 can be a little tricky,
I need to get to the
I
government
think.
sector.
But everything else isn't too crazy. Which, I mean, it kind of matches what my experience was when I first started learning the game, when 7 and 8 were the hardest parts of the run. I mean, I think as a beginner, those are 2 of the hardest things to figure out. But once you get them down, they're not as bad.
I'll release the door lock.
And we do get to watch the Ellie cutscene. Yeah, exactly.
And please, don't follow me, okay?
Shark 3 balls closing on those 2 years.
Wait.
Thanks for all the entertainment. GL.
Yo, thank you for the good luck. And no problem, dude. Thank you for the 20 months. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well, Mayo. You're having a good weekend, man. Yeah, the GL. Just on R2 has some struggles as well. Like as far as the like auto splitter, or just the speedrun in general. Oh, you can stasis that. Yeah, that was just muscle memory. Yeah, I'm just chilling so far. It's been pretty good. Yeah, in the record route, we just skip her completely, or skip meeting her. What skips are missing from the normal route? So no chapter 1, like no big chapter 1 skips. No table clip in chapter 4. Pretty much none of the skips in this chapter except for gym skip. We do 7. We do 8. No bad ideas. We do 10, but we don't do medical deck skip. I'm showing the version where you hit the checkpoint instead of doing any of the door dives. No punch up the shaft, no drill skip. And we're doing 14, 15 skip instead of eye poke skip. Didn't even notice the armor. Yeah, it almost looks weird, doesn't it? It's like, hey, wait a second. It wasn't on a good spot. Wasn't in a good spot on release. Okay, so people had to like fix some stuff. I got you.
I said stand still.
Ellie, take it easy. His name is...
It's funny how weird it looks when he's in the patient suit the first time you see it out of chapter 1. But then when you get used to it, it's like, hey, wait, we're not supposed to have that.
Move.
I had stasis?
I need him
What
to
the
be
hell?
dead. I need him.
Okay, Isaac. I'll march him to the hub, but if he does anything stupid, anything, I will shoot him.
We're more sane this run, yeah. I hope so too, yeah. I saw some people were already starting to learn before I had finished putting out all the videos. That's good. Yeah, I think it's pretty chill, but it still has a lot of the really big skips, so you can still get a good time without having to stress too much. But the other nice thing is it's pretty easy to add a couple things, like a couple big things if you want to, you know, start cutting down the time a lot.
Hello, Isaac.
Well, this brings up
Like,
I barely managed to escape the CEC facility.
see,
Wait, you're CEC?
so we're not doing any chapter 1 skips, so adding any of those would be a big time save.
You?
Although that does make early game a decent amount harder. And fighting the tripod without a gun is pretty annoying. But I would say drill skip is probably the thing I would recommend most people learn next.
You guys all right up there?
Either that or I guess the table. I mean, table clip. I don't know. Like I tried to leave out all the stuff that was like really annoying.
Our 2 remaining runners, Clark and...
Yeah, like this gets you all the core like really important skips down for the most part, and then you can add it. But there's still a few options for things that are like a bit or fairly difficult that save a lot of time. So you can add some of that stuff first before you start to focus on, you know, oh, I can add this thing to save me like 10 seconds or 20 seconds, you know. It's like, oh, I can add drill skip and save 7 or 8 minutes, or I can add a skip of chapter 1 and save like 5 minutes, you know. Or you could, actually no, so the first one I would recommend adding is probably eye poke skip, because that saves almost 4 minutes. Oh wait, what am I doing? Bro, I actually just, yeah, I just started autopiloting that. You're supposed to kill this guy. We are not doing transport hub skip in the beginner route. So yeah, just to show that off again, this is the spot you want to shoot the mine. She says he's heading for you. I showed it in the tutorial, but that's what you're supposed to do. Apologies on that one. It's just so ingrained in my head to do it that way now.
The unitologist on my crew wouldn't shut
Do we need to drop anything? I think we're
Yeah,
we're good. I can make. You really don't need detonator mines,
we're in our heads.
but I'm also not really gonna pick up too much, so it's totally
Happening
fine.
on this station is happening because
Very beginner friendly skip. Yeah,
and destroy it.
yeah. I would not recommend transport hub to beginners.
You're a strange man, Isaac.
For your own, if anything, for your own sanity. I would not do it if I didn't have to.
Okay, good.
That's a Valorant team, right? I mean, probably not. I don't know. I mean, maybe they'll check it out a little bit.
Gotta have backup batteries somewhere.
Yes. The solar array's up there. But they've been mothballed for years.
Okay, all right, good. I'm heading there now. If I can start them up and get some power to the train.
You'll need someone to open the collector panels. I can do that.
Take Strauss and keep him safe.
Yeah, I've had a couple little small slip-ups so far where I kind of autopilot to like the regular strat that I do, but hopefully it's still been pretty clear so far. Let's wait for it to split and we're good. I gotta see if I can remember the setup that I did for this. Cause I used something based on Kyle's setup for the tutorial.
Ellie, I ran into a snag.
See if I remember it
Pod that
here.
runs to the solar array is floating at the bottom of the shaft.
That figures.
Don't worry. I can fix this.
We'll see.
I'm heading outside to have a look.
Yo, what's up, Mar? Yo, how's it going? Yo, welcome everybody. I appreciate the raid. We're doing a example run of the beginner route here. I'm just trying to remember how I think it was like this. Yeah, probably. If I'm gonna miss anything, it's probably gonna be this, just because this is the setup this is different than the normal one I do. But this might work. But yo, hope everyone's doing good. So just to explain what we're doing here, I just recently finished making a tutorial, like beginner playlist for any percent for this game, and I'm doing a run with all the strats that I showed and trying to see what kind of time we can get, and also kind of make like a reference run. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah, this is definitely a more EU friendly stream time for me. That might work. I really hope it does. So yeah, you could save like, if you do the faster setup, you could save like 30 seconds over what I got there. Oh, I didn't get it. No. Scuffed run incoming. Hey man, I don't usually do this setup.
Ellie.
What time is it at here? 4:20 actually, exactly.
The solar array is floating at the bottom of the shaft.
Get through the wall. All right.
Don't worry. I can fix this.
The true experience of chapter 7. Yeah. I think I might have mentioned, like when I was coming up with this setup, I'm gonna try this. I think going like a little bit more right before you fly up on this setup is good. So we get the angle here. Let's try that. Like 6-hour time difference? Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, if I come up with something better for this chapter, I might just redo the chapter 7 tutorial. So if you're watching this in the future and I'm doing something different in the tutorial, just do that. Don't do this. But I think this is pretty good. I think maybe just being a little bit more right is good. Because I noticed when I was coming up with the setup, whenever I would miss it, it was only by a little bit. So yeah, I kind of, like I said, I came up with something that seemed decent, but if it's not good, then oh well. Surely we don't miss it twice, though. Come on. Oh no, dude. I might have to do another one of these. I might have to fix this. All right. Well, you know what? Radish, why don't you come up with a with a setup video then? I think I know. I'm gonna aim a little bit more right too. I think that might make it better. Based on like just how it looked when I was going up, I feel like that might be better.
That figures.
Well, to make a tutorial for other people, dickhead. You know what I mean? I don't need you to make a tutorial so I can do chapter 7. I know how to do it the other way. Alright, let's aim here. That looks... Actually, it should be more like... I didn't really, like... check my... Yeah, see that? That seems... Let's aim, like, in the middle of this instead of, like, on the left of it. That looks better to me. Tricks random? True. #1 gatekeeper of all time? Yeah. Yeah, I made sure to fix my orientation a bit. Looked a bit more right. Started a bit more right. This looks better. I probably need to redo the tutorial for this chapter, because I was pretty much doing it the way I explained it, and it didn't work twice, so I think that means I need to fix that. But yo, good morning, Looney. How's it going? Yeah, this does look better, I think. Yeah, I'll just... if I upload this as the example video, and I do something different in the tutorial, just like I said, just watch that. Yeah, that looked better. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Ah, there we go. Okay.
Ellie, where are you?
Right outside. Hurry.
I'll have to mess with that a little bit and see if that, because if that works better, I'm just gonna redo it and show that setup that I did.
Isaac! This way! The train is this way.
Alright. Well, that lost us about 3 minutes.
After the factory! Ellie, can the factory door open?
I still need the detonator, right? Yeah. Alright, we actually don't need that much stuff. I guess if you really did have enough money, you could buy the security suit here, but you don't really need to, so I'm not gonna do that.
Isaac, I'll try to open the CEC door on your level. Hold on.
I guess you could buy stasis packs, I mean... Might as well. I'll buy some more line racks so I have a full stack. Did I actually reload everything? I did. Cool.
Piece of shit lock. I'm giving it my...
Well, that was like the one part of the run I was like, this might not go well. Yeah, so I pretty much did the same thing I did in the tutorial, but there's like this gray beam. Instead of aiming at the left of it, I aimed kind of in the middle of it, and then when you go over to the left, instead of lining up with like the black line, I lined up like just to the right of that. So,
Yes, I'm authorized.
like I said, if anyone's watching this after you learn the tutorial, if that's what I do in the updated tutorial, then do that. I'll have to just try it and look at my coordinates and see, in my angle and everything, and see if, really just the X coordinate and see if that fixes it. If so, that would make that pretty easy.
Isaac, go.
I was just trying to find something that was a little bit faster and easier to do and explain than the old line up with the glass setup. Because I feel like, while that was pretty good,
It's okay.
I think it's a little overcomplicated.
This morning with a crew
You know.
of 30 people. But we were overrun. And before
I took a little inspiration from Kyle's setup and also that one thing Topher had posted where he drew like the lines, the vertical and horizontal lines on like the elevator that you can see on the right, and be like, all right, if you imagine like these lines here, try to get like the ones going up and down to be straight, and the ones going side to side to be straight. So you're kind of like getting that,
I've just walked one big...
you know, and then just like aiming at something, like aim at this while it's, like aim at this beam while the beam's touching this other thing, you know. So you have to kind of like move around and also change your aim to get that locked in, and then from there it's just move left until you're here, and then go back, you know.
Here are the coordinates.
I think I'll just have to show that just adjusting where you aim and then, you know, how far left you go. Because really that trick is just, it's all about just how left or right you are and what facing angle you have. So if your angle is good and, well, I guess your orientation too, because you'll drift, you know, depending on what your roll is, but it's just because zero-G movement is more complicated. Did I show fast door here? I forget if I did. So you can do that. That's a little bit more advanced. I think I said just to run through the room. Sometimes you don't always get that last slasher, but it's like a really small time save. I think I showed it this way. You can just run in and hit this door and run back. It's a little faster, but I think I showed waiting for the lights to come on just so you could see what you're doing. We need classic aim. Fine gun. Oh yeah, I showed looking for this and then looking this way. Yep, okay. You can just run backwards through the door and open it too if you want, but it's a little bit harder. It's easier to get stuck. Just gonna do this a little bit slower so it's easier to follow. So, and I'm using 19 FPS for this. Might need to use 30 if it works better for you that way. There we go. I'm gonna switch this back to center. What did I? Oh, I showed this like that. I think all the way forward. There we go. Yeah, I think this trick can be a little bit tricky to learn at first too, but it's a bit easier just because I mean, 7's just harder because of the movement having more variance, you know, because you're in 0G.
That worked. We're moving again. We'll wait for you up ahead.
All right, I see you. I'll meet you there.
You don't have to stasis that guy, but sometimes he likes to jump at you, so you can do that if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and change to classic game for chapter 10 skip. And yeah, no bad ideas.
I can't make it go any faster.
Yeah, so some people were posting about that. It was confirmed that that's a rumor, so that's not true. They are working on, or the same studio, Motive, is working on Iron Man and Battlefield right now. So that is true, but yeah, the project wasn't canceled or anything. If Motive is the studio that's going to be making DS2 remake, if it gets made, it might be a little bit because they're, you know, they have other stuff they're doing, but yeah, it was actually confirmed by EA and some of the devs and stuff. They were like, yeah, that's not true. I think the tweet was something like, we don't usually comment on stuff like this, but yeah, this is a rumor. I mean, I don't know if, you know, maybe there was some pre-production work that was done on it, and then they put a hold on it or something. But yeah, it's not like it was straight up canceled or anything like that. Yeah. And I don't even know if they did any pre-production work on it. As far as I'm aware, after Dead Space was done, they just started working on Iron Man. That's what I assume. So,
I'm full of bad ideas.
Yeah. I mean, I still hope we get more Dead Space games. I think a remake of this would be really cool. But I don't know. It might just be a little while. It was very confusing at first though, because it was like people were saying, "Oh, it was canceled," and then EA said, "No, it's not," and then other people said, "That's actually a lie. It is really canceled." You know, but no, it's been confirmed that it was just a rumor. Yeah. Dead Space 3 remake when? Well, if this game gets remade, then maybe after that. I don't know. I think a Dead Space 2 remake would probably do pretty well. I feel like a 3 remake is a little less likely, but it's still possible. 2030 maybe? We'll see. I mean, making games takes time, you know? Alright, so I am going to show the 19 FPS version of this. I showed, or at least I think I linked how to do the 30 FPS one, but I'd really recommend just learning this. I know I wanted to show as little FPS toggling as possible, but this version is just so much easier. Like, the 30 FPS one is so annoying. But the skip saves so much time, like, you kind of have to do it. I mean, you don't technically have to, but it saves 8 or 9 minutes or something like that, I think. It's pretty big. Trying to show a little bit more what I'm doing here as well. I think you can restart earlier there, but waiting for his animation to reset is a good visual cue. I don't even think I need that health pack, but it is there if you want it. I guess an optional thing too, you could keep some more detonator ammo on you. I noticed I'm pretty short on it, but you don't need the detonator that much. Oh, my inventory is actually full now. I think I mentioned in the tutorial it's kind of annoying to grab that. I think if you grab it earlier, it's a bit, or like try to grab it as early as possible, it's a little less annoying. If you're really close to it on the bottom floor, it likes to not come out of the socket. So I did buy some stasis packs. I mentioned here too, you can just shoot all these enemies. You don't have to use any stasis, but if you've got stasis, it's a little bit easier. Probably a little bit faster because you don't have to aim either. But like you can do that, for example. In terms of time, I don't think it really matters that much. I mean, yeah, you just don't have to aim at all. So some of them it might be better to use stasis if you've got it.
All right. The centrifuge looks full to full power from here.
Great. Let's hope this.
Yeah, as far as how many, health packs and
All set. I'll wait for your signal.
health and stasis packs you want, it's kind of up to you how many you want to grab. And you if you do a lot of runs, you get a feel for like how much you really need, because you might have some runs where you realize like, oh, I actually ended the run with like way too many of like one or the other, so I actually don't need to buy that many.
Now get back here. The tracks are moving.
You just want to make sure you have enough cutter and line gun ammo. I mean, and it's casual, so you can just get more ammo as you go. If you see ammo drops, like you get a lot per ammo drop. You'll be thinking, oh wow, I have no cutter ammo. You get one drop, you get 9 rounds, and then you're fine. Yeah, adds up pretty quick. As opposed to like, on harder difficulties, you get 3. You get 1 line rack per drop. But yeah. So I probably should do another one of these, if not today, another time, and try to get 7 skip first try. But I think this will overall still be a pretty good example run. Please do KTT after this. Maybe. I don't know if I'm trying to grind any percent today, so I was thinking maybe I would do some other categories. I wanted today to be a more chill stream.
You're right,
So.
The Ishtar is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Like, it is the weekend, so in theory I have more time to grind if I want to, but ATT is chill. Well, you don't play the game for half of it, so, I mean, kind of, right? Well, the first half is chill, then it's just all bullshit, but yeah.
It's gonna be okay. I promise.
Definitely reload the line gun here if you haven't already. I did not line that up completely correctly, but that might still work. Alright, here's a good backup. You can just do that. You aren't even dead. How did I not get knocked down there? That's wild. Is there still a dude there? Okay, well, that's not how you're supposed to do that room, but... Whoops. Yeah, yeah, I just didn't shoot that mine in the right spot. Oh, yeah? Yeah, dude, okay. Right.
What's the last step?
No run's gonna be perfect. At least I didn't get hit by the cyst there. So I've kind of been conditioned to just shoot enemies. So I'm used to running without stasis now, but it is a good idea to stasis them too, but you can just shoot them. Before I grab that battery, you usually get an enemy spawn there. So I think in the tutorial I showed grabbing the stasis canister and chucking it over there. But you can get runs like this where you get lucky and no one spawns. Oh, that's why you don't want to be at full health. Right there. I think especially entering this chapter, if you can remember not to heal, if you see you're not completely at full health, you want to do that just in case that room. Well, you know, so actually, I don't think I showed this. One strat you can do there. Maybe I should start doing this again. I think I used to. Is with the cutter, you can headshot the puker on the bottom floor, and if you do that, he can't. They can't do the projectile attack like that if you headshot them. So. Maybe I should start doing that again. I kind of forgot that I used to do that. I showed the wiggle clip here as an option, but I'm going to do the easier version. So if you're doing the wiggle clip, you checkpoint restart there. But we're going to do this.
Ellie lied. She won't help. But you will, Isaac. You'll see her after step 3.
Isaac, he's run off. Deeper into the mines.
I've got problems on this end too. Get somewhere safe.
Oh, I'll try.
Make sure I'm going the right way. Okay. I think I mentioned that to look down here and look for all these structures and stuff to make sure you're going the right way. Just keep heading down. Look for that door in the distance and this big gray structure. Go to the left of that. Find the audio log down here. If you can learn the wiggle clip, it actually does save a pretty decent amount of time over this version because of all the flying, but you know, this is definitely a lot easier. This actually works on console too. This version. Wait till we fall. You can checkpoint restart a little bit earlier there because you hit the checkpoint a bit before you fall out of the 0G, but that's a really good safe strat visual cue. You can wiggle through the door, but this is a bit easier, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch my contact beam here. You can do it whenever though. Oh yeah, at least shoot some in Transport Hub, yeah. Or like you see them like shooting them over rig videos sometimes. Imagine I clipped to the floor doing that. I don't know if I mentioned this, but if you do get a lot of extra contact beam ammo, you can use it. I'd recommend keeping 4 shots just for the final boss. Like 3 is the minimum you need, but 4 just in case you make a mistake. Or if you just want to keep more for safety for the boss, you can too. But learning the quick kill isn't too bad. Kitchens are the most overrated thing of all time. What do you mean by that? One time I did see if I could get a just order food. Yep. One time I did try to see if you could get a like a melee fly or something and keep it, or a tilt or whatever, keep it all the way up the elevator by punching, but I never quite made it, because I'd always get hit at least once. I think I might have been trying that when we were trying to get Punch Up the Shaft to work. Dude, why do I need a kitchen? I have Uber Eats on my phone.
And if I let you go?
Duh.
I've got nothing left.
This part scared you? Yeah.
Step 4. Acceptance.
It's a good jump scare too. I think the best jump scare in the game is probably that sun in chapter 6 though, in the school. I always thought that one was funny. Yeah, I know, right, Griffbone? Yeah, it's weird because you get used to seeing the patient suit all the time. All right. I always forget. I'm used to being invincible here. You can just shoot some of these too if you want to be safe. Yeah, I forgot. You want to stasis that one from around the corner first.
Found it. Great. I think I hot-wired the system.
I don't think I showed it. You can put a detonator mine there too, but I think contact beam here is also fine. And the detonator doesn't even kill him all the time. Unless there's a setup for it, it might be, but yeah, I just do that.
Hey, what did you do? I just lost the control holograms.
Yeah, the circuit junction just shorted out. I'll have to find another one.
Well, it's standard. There should be another one around here somewhere.
I'll look. Any luck up there?
Well, no. Not now.
Right. It doesn't recognize the new junction.
I think I've got it from up here.
Yeah, just wait till you see we're gonna ride the drill here.
Nothing. Nothing.
I did it. I got it started. There, you know, there's a lift on the other side. I'll turn around. You can get on.
Thanks.
See what this beast can do.
These bastards are everywhere!
2 pukers, wow. When I was recording the tutorial, I got almost no pukers. I think there's some that are scripted, but these first few waves, I'm pretty sure it's just random. Reminder not to use the detonator on enemies on the drill platform also, unless you want to be really risky. Health packs over there if you want them. Yeah, once we actually get on the drill, this is all auto-scroller, so as long as you don't die, you're not going to lose any time. I always find you gotta throw these a little higher than you think you do. Like if you aim directly at the enemies, it's gonna fall too far by the time it hits them. On Zealot and Hardcore, this part's actually a little bit more serious because you need to not die, but yeah, on Casual it's not too bad. I mean, if you get hit a lot, you might be in a little bit of trouble, and you gotta make sure you don't walk into that, but... Otherwise, yeah. Like, I think there's always a puker there as well, after this is that line. Maybe 2. It's been a while since I had to do this a lot, so I don't remember which spawns are scripted or not. That one might be scripted too, that puker. Bro, that damage is, like, that's so fucking bullshit. I always forget how bad, or not forget, but like, I don't miss how bad that is, dude. Like, when I was doing, no-hit attempts for this game on hardcore, I think I actually put this part on, 30 FPS. Because they're more likely to like fly at you and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't even think his corpse like moved that much. You saw how far away that hit me. I don't even think I would actually want all these health packs. Oh well, I don't really need this. You can keep the contact beam ammo if you want, but I don't want it. I don't need it. I probably don't need this many health packs either, but it's fine. I mean, if you get hit a lot, you'll definitely use them up. So, this next trick coming up here, I did not show the save station clip in the tutorial, but I would recommend trying it. You don't have to, but I do think it is a little bit easier. Personally, I think it's a little easier than the floor clip, but, you know. Either one's fine. It's not that much of a difference. And the save station clip is a little faster. I had to actually relearn how to do this trick before I made the tutorial. Like, remember how to actually hit the checkpoint, like the lineup and all that stuff. But yeah, it's been good. There's been a few things with this tutorial where it's kind of forced me to come up with easier to explain setups for some things, where beforehand we would kind of just do it. Like for 14-15 skip, I don't think we ever had a camera angle setup. It was just like, oh, you just run off. And there was like a range where you had to aim. You can't just run off in any direction. But it's fairly lenient, so we never really came up with a setup. But I actually found one for this. They've all been pretty good, I think.
But at least we made it, right?
But it's still nice, you know, for some of the stuff where it's like, oh yeah, there's a pretty big range, like it's not too specific, you kind of just do this. A lot of people still want
That huge door over there.
like a specific setup, like stand here, aim here, do this, you know, not just, yeah, just kind of do it like this. You know? Like chapter 8, it's really lenient with like where you can like how far left or right you can be, you know, but it's good to give like a more exact, like do it like this kind of thing. Did that? Oh, weird. Oh, I know why. Okay, so it split early because I have the drill skip thing on. Okay, so if you're doing a run and you have the if you're not doing drill skip, actually make sure you uncheck the split on 0G when you do drill skip or whatever it is, because it'll actually split an extra time there, it looks like.
The gunship doctor.
Because I think it thought I was like in the 0G for drill skip or something, so it split.
Oh, Isaac, do you hear me? We're gonna make it out of here alive.
One of us is. It's too dangerous for you to stay here, Ellie.
Ooh,
Just get your ass in here. I'm starting a system check.
I might need to redo the tutorial for this too, actually. I didn't oh, yo, Zero, congrats on the first. I think that's a new record. Oh, I actually think that is a record for longest people have gone without first. Yeah, no one did it. I didn't say anything. Oops. I missed. I just realized that there's a different texture there. that checkpoint, like, so when you reload the checkpoint after you've made a save up there, there's like this gray square that shows up, and I just realized that when you're doing it the first time through, it's actually not there. So I'm gonna have to revise that or put like a note or something. Yeah, almost 90 minutes in, nobody got it. That's crazy. If it goes past like a few minutes, I think people just don't check because they assume somebody's gotten it already. But yeah, wow, an hour and a half. I think the like the longest one, I think was like an hour 21 minutes or something. Hour 29's new record. It's pretty funny actually. Rip bozos.
You compromised the compound, you idiot!
You idiot.
Fall back to the mark!
I forget how much I love that line. It's kind of sad we don't get to see it 90% anymore. It is kind of funny to think about the fact that he just pulls out a battery, like a singular power source, and it just fucks everything. Yeah. Yeah, so that might be a little bit tedious to find like a better setup for that, because I might need to like
Isaac,
either ride the drill or like use cheat engine or something to set my checkpoint to be at the end of the drill, actually watch the cutscene and stuff there, and then find a lineup. I don't know. I'm gonna have, I mean, I recorded like, I'll probably just have to re-record the beginning of the chapter 13 tutorial, and then I can just stitch it together with what I already have. But okay, but that's good. It's good. See, that's actually another good reason to do this, just to make sure that everything I showed is actually gonna work. Because sometimes some things visually do look different if you reload the checkpoint. I mean, I could just double check. What might be easier is just to double check when you get that checkpoint there, and then just say reload the checkpoint or something, just so you have that. Because it does. I think it makes it easier. There's this big floating gray like square, and you just run to the left of that and you hit the checkpoint. It makes it pretty easy. But yeah. Oh, I didn't actually grab my water bottle.
we're getting closer, Isaac. The marker knows.
That's fine. I'll just grab some more water after this run.
You will.
I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream today. Probably not too much longer. I guess I might do some kill the tripod. Try to actually get a PB. You don't have to kill that guy if he spawns. You can. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty unrealistic that a facility this advanced would have a singular battery that you just pull out and it shuts down power for all those rooms. Especially since it, you know, releases all the security doors and stuff. Like, yeah, probably not. But I mean, obviously it works for the game, you know, it's not that serious. Thanks, Radish. Got some great chat messages this run. Yo, Speed Freak, thanks for the raid. 5106 PB. Yo, congrats. Very nice. GG's on the PD. And welcome everybody. Doing some Dead Space 2 speedruns today. Doing a beginner route, any percent run. Trying to finish up my tutorial series. I've realized there's a couple things I need to amend. So I might be doing another one of these at some point, but we'll see. Yeah, I think you could probably get... I don't know if you can get sub 120 with this route, but you can definitely get, like, mid to low 120s at least. I lost 3 minutes in Chapter 7 and some time to some other stuff, so... Yeah, I just finished uploading all of them today. I'll just be uploading this run afterwards as, like, an example run. Hasn't been perfect, but it's been pretty good. I mean, the idea is, like, you know, a lot of times when you're learning to run, you want to watch a run that's using the strats you're learning, not necessarily, like, the world record. And I don't think, no one's done a run with this exact route yet, so it's kind of just serving as, like, that, basically. But yeah, it doesn't need to be perfect. I think, besides Chapter 7, this was fine. But yeah, hope the Outlast glitchless grind has been good.
They're all coming to the marker.
I'm assuming you're going for sub 51, right?
I knew you were trouble from the start, but they told me you were necessary. That you're mine.
I thought it was pretty hard, so hope the grind's not too bad.
This is not the way it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, I think I have a 50-59, I'm pretty sure, or 50-58, something like that. I like barely got it, and I was like, I'm done. it was not easy. It's crazy to think too that people are getting like 30-40 seconds faster than that. I guess more like 30, yeah, but 30-35. That's just crazy. I don't understand how you save that much more time. Like, I think I've gotten some pretty good times in Outlast, you know, in a lot of the categories that I played. I think I've gotten like pretty good at the game, but I feel like the people who there's definitely like at least a whole like tier or two of skill above where I'm at. Like the people who are going for like record and like any percent glitchless, all, like 100% all that stuff. It's like holy shit. Gonna go for sub shark then? Yo, good luck on that.
What were they afraid of?
Yeah, maybe I'll come back at some point. I don't know. That was like the last like big barrier for glitchless for me, I think. I mean, I might try to improve, but it's like I feel a lot less motivated to go for like a 1 or 2 second improvement versus, you know, oh man, I'm trying to get sub 51 because that's like a huge milestone. I'm trying to farm all the rolls. I feel you, yeah. I used to do that. It's fun though, because I mean, I enjoyed learning all the different categories, you know, and I like having specific goals to go for because it helps motivate me. You know, whether it's beating a specific, like getting a specific place in the leaderboard or getting a certain time, and those are always nice because it's like, here's a time to beat, you know. So for me, it was more about that rather than like the actual roles themselves, you know. It's just like I get to learn the category, and that's like a goal for like, hey, if you get this time, it's pretty good. So it's like, all right, I feel like I've gotten a little bit out of it. I mean, I'm not denying that I was like roll farming, but I enjoyed it too. It wasn't like just for the rolls. Like, it's like when you're playing a game and you're trying to get all the achievements. You know, it's like there's just this set of like, you know, challenges to go for, and it's like fun. I think it's fun to do them. They've also changed. I mean, I don't have them all anymore. But yeah. Ah, man, this isn't going to be sub 130. I don't think. It could be. You could definitely get sub 130. I mean, actually, it'll be pretty close. How fast is this level, usually? Is it actually, like, more like 3 minutes? I forget. So I'm going to show grabbing the checkpoint. Like I said in the tutorial, you don't have to do that. Make sure you let this door close, by the way, when you come back in here. I don't know if I mentioned that. It'll mess this up if you don't do that. Oh man, this actually might be pretty close to sub 130. I'm trying to think, my any percent gold here is like 448 or 446 or something. And you get here around like a minute in. So no, I think this would be just barely over. It'd be like a 130. It'll be sub 131, I think. At least. Eh.
I won't let you throw all this away.
That's okay. This run was like pretty decent otherwise. I did Tormentor skip and realized I didn't actually like show that in the main tutorial, so I went back and didn't do it. Because that lost me a little time. Yeah, I lost like 3 minutes in chapter 7. So yeah, sub 130 for sure possible with this route. It could
Thank you, Isaac.
like I think like mid 120s.
Time to
maybe. But like I said earlier, you can add a lot of stuff pretty easily to start bringing it down. I mean, eye poke skip saves you like 4 minutes almost, and drill skip is like 7 or 8 or something. So like just those two things, you know, you're already getting almost sub 110 probably. And that's good. I think sub 110 is hard. So, yeah. Alright, well, GG. And hey, especially when you're starting, that happens where you just miss chapter 7 a couple times, so it's fine. Alright, but yeah, I think everything else held up pretty well. Yeah, that 7 tutorial is going to need to be redone. 13, I'm going to redo the very beginning. Like I said, I didn't realize that visual cue wasn't there the first time around. It is when you restart the checkpoint. So, I mean, if you want to, you could just make a save there and then reload. I forget when you get the checkpoint exactly. You might actually have it when if you just run up to like where the save station is. I think you get it like right before that, maybe. That might be better, actually. Just like I'll check that like when you get that, because you might be able to just reload and lose like almost no time and then have that visual cue there. Or I could say like, you know, it won't be here in the run, but like you can get a feel for like where it's gonna be. I don't know. I like to give people like more concrete setups though than that. Like I was saying.
Bastard. Was this
Dude, I don't know who either of those people are. So, I don't know.
Yeah, well, here's another one.
I know you said you don't like the Sentinels, so
Now move your ass.
maybe the other guy.
Ellie, it's too late. Stay clear of the station.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time.
All right, yeah, this will be a 130. Not too bad.
X Speed Freak cheers. X100 watching stream.
Yo, Speed Freak, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you again for the raid earlier, by the way. I do appreciate it. Yeah, see, that's who I would have guessed you would say, just because you like that team, yeah.
Grim Arkin cheers. X1.
Yo, thanks, Grim. Appreciate it. 130, 30, 33. Nice. Alright, well, GG. That is Dead Space 2 80% in an hour and a half. Yo, what's up, Sean? Yo, thank you for the GGs. How's it going? Yeah, so, I think it's pretty reasonable to get, you know, like a mid 130-ish time with this route.
Grim Arkin cheers. X1. Traeger the goat.
Traeger the goat. Yo, thank you. Yo, One Man Gaming, thanks for the GGs. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I'll be uploading this. Like I said, I'm gonna make those edits to those 2 tutorials at some point, and then 7's a little bit more pressing. That one, I think that one needs to be fixed. I'll work on that. I'll probably do that today. Maybe I'll do them both. I don't know. We'll see how much time we have. Running out to get food. Good luck. Yo, sounds good. Well, have a good one. Thank you for the good luck. I don't know if I'm gonna run this back today, but I'll probably be doing some other stuff.